Hi, my Pisces. Hope you guys are well. Long time no see. Hope you guys are doing fine. So, just a heads up, this reading may or may not resonate. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Sometimes my readings may resonate with everyone and sometimes they don't. Sometimes I try to keep it general, but if love does pop up, love does tend to pop up a lot actually. But yeah, with that being said, let's get started. So what's going on for Pisces? What's going on for Pisces? We have pride. I'm hearing your pride, your ego, your needs, and your selfish ways cause a good, strong woman like you to walk out my life. Yeah, maybe someone was a bit prideful. Okay, we have friends with benefits, we have hiding, we have loyal, we have seek inspiration, we have they're arrogant, and we have lies. Okay, some of you guys have been dealing with people who are very prideful and very arrogant. Okay, I feel like some of you may have either somebody has more feelings for you. Okay, I'm getting all sorts of storylines. There's a person who's just your friend that actually looks up to you, or vice versa. You could also have a friend that you look up to and you feel inspired by. And it may be interpreted like you have deeper feelings for your friend, and it may not be as reciprocal, but it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be like you just really look up to them, right? Because we have FWB, and usually that's friends with benefits, but I feel like in this particular context, it may not even be like sexual, like with the benefits part. It's just you either look up to someone or someone looks up to you and it's a friend, you know? It may have been a feeling of like, oh, I want to be just like this person, you know? And it's really cute. But I also feel like for some of you, aside from that friend, you don't know if someone looks up to you or not. Someone could be looking up to you that you're realizing. But apart from that, there is someone else in your life who's a bit prideful because they're a bit arrogant. They feel like they could do whatever they want and get away with it. So if you're in a relationship or a connection or a situationship, this could be the person that you're with. Like a part of them feels like they kind of have you on lock, so they're starting to be a bit arrogant. So pay attention to that. There's just someone in your life that feels like they can be a little bit arrogant when it comes to you, and you just got to remind people that that's just not how it is. Okay. Like I'm a loving Pisces, but come on now, I still have respect for myself. So careful that you're not over giving to situations and being overly understanding, because not everyone will appreciate that. Some people will start to get complacent about it. And you could be hiding the fact, some of you could be hiding the fact that you're very loyal. Okay, you're very dedicated to someone, even though a part of you feels like they don't even deserve it, you know? Not for all of you, but this could even be pertaining to friendships. There's like an undying loyalty you have for someone or people in your life, even though you feel like they don't deserve it. Like you deserve to move forward with someone who can appreciate it, you know? And it's like you can't let that person go, or you can't let go of this loyalty. Okay, someone hasn't been honest. We have lies. Someone's not being quite honest, and it doesn't even have to be someone lying to you. It could just be you lying to yourself, feeling like, should I stay here because I'm a very loyal person? And maybe a part of you will feel disloyal by leaving, you know? But you may not be expressing this to family and friends, whoever it may be. But it's a very complex situation, because I don't even know what it's pertaining to, whether it's friendships or love. And this is a general reading. So if this is making sense, then I guess this is your storyline. If it's not, don't click off straight away, because I will be getting more information on what's going on with you. But that was a very confusing part of the reading. Okay. What's going on with Pisces? What's going on with Pisces? What's going on with Pisces? Oh, okay. There's also something that's sticking out here. 7 of Wands, Sun card, Page of Cups, the 6 of Wands, the Justice, Hierophant, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I want to clarify what this 7 of Wands is. Okay, some of you, a lot of people may want your time and energy. You may be soon going to be invited out, or a lot of people are texting you. A lot of people want your time. But I feel like you kind of need some time alone. You want some time for resting, because we have the 6 of Wands, which is all about attention, admiration, But what's clarifying it is the Seven of Wands and the Four of Swords. Some of you just want to be in your introverted phase. It's like you don't even want to hang out with anyone, and it's not personal, but you just kind of feel like, I just can't be arsed right now. I've been working so hard and I just need a rest. So some of you are just taking some time out for some self-care. I do feel like you'll be back though. We have the Justice and the Sun card. If you wanted to know about a particular situation, a situation will be in your favor. Okay, you'll be feeling a lot more lightheaded and a lot more happier after this piece of break. Maybe you felt like you were dealing with a lot of pressure, maybe from family, friends, work, and you feel like, I just need some time to rest. But then after you've taken that time to rest, I see you being a lot more happier and more recovered, and people will learn to respect more of your time. Okay, for some of you worrying about love, or if you're in a talking situationship, you will be getting asked out for a commitment. Someone wants to offer you a commitment, and it's going to be up to you whether you want it. But it is solid. You are being given opportunities and bigger finances. So, you know, it's going to be up to you. Some of you may choose to be single because we do have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. But just know that love is there and you have options. Some of you could be on the dating apps. You have people admiring you, but I feel like you're just taking some time out because you're a bit tired, stressed out. But yeah, someone does want to offer you commitment. Okay, what's going to be happening for Pisces? What do they need to know? Again, the Four of Wands popping up. What else is going to be happening for Pisces? What do they need to know? Wow, again, the Justice. We have the Death card. We have the King of Wands. We have the Nine of Pentacles. And we have the Four of Swords. And we have the Sun card. I feel like you guys are, even though these cards seem similar, I feel like you're taking this time out not only for rest, but just to do some reflection on what you actually want in your life. You could be trying to transform. Some of you in the process of going through a glow up. Maybe you feel inspired by other people, your friends, and it's kind of making you feel like, oh, I want to be a certain way. I want to look a certain way. I want to do a certain thing. So you're taking some time out. Some of you who are doing surgeries or doing any procedures, this is you just resting, taking a time out. I mean, the new year is coming. Everybody wants to start the new year feeling good about themselves, right? I feel like for some of you, you're just going to be focused on your money and doing right by yourself. Okay, you're getting good karma because you're kind of staying out of problems and just focusing on your abundance and even remaining single for some of you. For others of you, I do feel like if you're into the dating scene, there is a older, wiser, I heard handsome fire sign that wants to approach you, and you may be attracting a lot of attention anyway, but there's this one King of Wands energy that's going to be standing out. Okay, but I feel like overall you're going to be a lot happier. So if you've been feeling kind of in the rut, like, oh, I've been struggling, I've been tired, that's temporary. Okay, so what's being hidden from Pisces? What does Pisces need to know? We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Moon card. That's you guys. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Three of Swords. Okay. We have the Star card. For some of you in relationships, I don't want to start fear mongering. I don't want to bring any fear in anybody's heart. If you're in a happy, healthy relationship, please disregard all the messages that I put out that are like hard to hear. Like if you're thinking about like, oh my god, but my relationship's been fine, and Gemini Empress's reading usually resonate with me, but oh my god, like, is my relationship at stake? If you feel like my reading is not in alignment with your life, please don't take the message as your own, because I don't want to break up couples, you know. But for some of you, you are going through a breakup, or you're needing to break up with someone because you're realizing that maybe you're not compatible, or maybe you want better for yourself, or maybe you just don't align. And it's not going to be an easy thing, but it's like you have to have that conversation. Maybe there's like a deal breaker that some of you will be going through with someone, and that's what's being hidden for you. But it's like a challenge to break up, but there will be a separation between you and someone, and it may be even initiated by you. I don't think it's always initiated by the other person, but there could have been a deal breaker, and maybe you were compromising, but now it's like it can't be compromised. So just heads up for that for some of you. I feel like you guys are feeling you're going to be feeling, this is what's hidden from you. A lot of things are going to be illuminated. You're going to find out a lot of secrets, and you're going to have to be trusting your intuition in regards to how to move forward. With this Knight of Wands, this is you basically being discerning, you know, of the secrets and of the things that you're intuitively feeling, because you feel like something doesn't add up. So I think that might even lead to that separation or that breakup or misunderstanding. It doesn't even have to be in love. It could even be with friendships, co-workers, family members. But I feel like for a majority, you may just end up deciding to put all the focus on yourself and be healthily selfish and just invest in yourself and your looks and your beauty and your self-care and your finances. And I feel like without you realizing, you're going to be attracting new love. And it's not even just because of your looks. A lot of people think that, oh, if you look nice, you attract people. And it doesn't just work that way. I think it's also to do with the vibration. When you show so much love and care into yourself, you start to look better. And because you radiate that love energy for yourself, other people start coming towards you, because who doesn't love a person who loves themselves, right? And I feel like that's you going to be attracting someone who wants to be with you. So you would have done the necessary healing. You guys are going through a big transformation. You would have done the right healing that you needed to do to improve. But I also feel like this is you standing out from a lot of people. And a lot of people are going to want your time and energy, okay? Can I get a 10 card spread for Pisces, please? Can I get a 10 card spread for Pisces, Spirit? Can I get a 10 card spread for Pisces? We have the Hermit and the Nine of Swords. We have the King of Swords. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups. We have the Tower card. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. Oh, the King and the Queen. Could be meaning an equal. We have the World card. We have the 10 of Swords. We have the 5 of Cups. Okay, all right. Overall energy is the 7 of Pentacles. So I feel like at this current time, you're just taking some time out. You could have a lot of your mind. You could have a lot of stress going on. For some of you, you're actually deciding if you want to stay in a situation or not. That's just for some of you, whether it's love, work, whatever it may be. But something's keeping you up at night. It's making you think wisely about what kind of decision that you should do. So I see you taking your time to think about what is great for you. I don't know why I'm not talking properly. Like my first chakra is just all over the place. But we have the King of Swords as an obstacle. So there's a decision or a certain thing you have to say or do that is the right thing to do. And it's a fair thing to do, but it may be harder than it's said. Like easier said than done. And it requires you to be a bit cutthroat and a bit logical. But maybe it's like you have so much empathy, Pisces, that you just don't know how to execute certain things that need to be executed, even if it is hard. So I feel like you're going to be feeling a little bit stuck. But in the recent past, you've had to sit on this decision or this choice, whether it be love, career, whatever it may be. And you've been sitting on the fence on it, just keeping very busy, not really coming to some sort of conclusion. But I feel like what you want, I think it's to do with love. I feel like maybe you guys are in a situation where you're not really happy, or you know you need to leave, but you just have this undying loyalty, even if you know this person's not for you. But I feel like what you subconsciously want is someone who's a king. You could be dealing with a knight, but what you want is a king. And I do see you meeting your match, because we do have the king and the queen. So I feel like what you want is a king. Oh, my battery. Yeah, what you want is a king, all right? Someone strong, steady, stable, but also compassionate, loving, and understanding, right? But I feel like you're ready for unexpected changes. It's like maybe you're sick and tired of life being the same, like same old, same old. Like I feel like you're ready for the changes that are to come next year, even if it may be hard. You will be feeling a little bit emotionally unavailable, maybe even emotionally drained at times in the near future. However, the strength is you are tending to yourself. You are putting all the time and energy into yourself. This is all about self-care. You are putting yourself first. And you know what? That is all what matters. And you should be absolutely fucking proud of yourself, okay? With the World card here, you're being seen as someone who's ready to end cycles. Even if you're in a relationship right now, you could be with someone who they kind of see you as you're kind of leaving, you're on your way out kind of energy, and you're ready to put an ending to anything that you've encountered this year. Like you're ready for the new year already. Okay, I feel like what you're trying to avoid is any more heartbreak, any pain, anything that's going to push you back 10 times forward. So you're trying to avoid this. but the outcome is, I feel like you could be turning your back on love, and focus on what went wrong, but not in a negative sense, but in a way that kind of reminds you to be a bit more cautious when it comes to love. Because maybe before you used to jump into things because maybe you desired to get married, you desired to have new things and be in love, but I feel like you rushing into something in the past, or many times even, has caused you pain. So you're trying to remember these lessons so that you can avoid them next time. But be careful that you're not avoiding love altogether. But then again, you could be just going through a healing phase, and healing takes time. Okay, but I'm not seeing the Five of Cups as necessarily negative, even though it's usually meant to be explained that way. But yeah, I feel like you are realizing that there's so many things you want out of this lifetime that you're trying to manifest. Choices in love, choices in career, choices in life, and I feel like you're paying more attention to that now. So anything else that Pisces needs to know? Okay, we do have the butterfly. Anything else that Pisces needs to know? Okay. All right, so you guys got the earring, so you're going to do more listening rather than thinking, because I feel like you're in this mode of wanting to learn and wanting to have a self-development, self-improvement. So you're trying your best to listen to advice and learn from your past mistakes. We have the dinosaur here, so I feel like anything to do with the past, you're trying your best to analyze it from a logical point of view, not an emotional point of view. And this may be hard because as a water sign, you guys are very emotional, but you're trying to learn the lessons from the past so that you don't repeat them now. Yeah, you guys are like, you will be falling in love with yourself. I feel like this is self-love, if anything. But I do feel like you guys are elevating in status. You're going through a glow up. You're actually having a lot of self-respect for yourself. Maybe in the past you were obsessed with love, but now it's like you're putting your energy where it needs to be. But you're going through a big transformation, whether it's physically, emotionally, spiritually. You're just going through a glow up with this butterfly, okay? Let's get your advice. I feel like this reading was just all over the place. I don't even know if it resonates with anyone. It just feels so scattered. Maybe some of you could be feeling a little bit scattered. Any advice for Pisces? Any advice for Pisces? We have fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes to life. Yeah, I feel like that's the Tower card kind of energy. You're just embracing whatever comes to you. You're no longer fighting and no longer feeling fearful. You're kind of going with the wind. Maybe you guys have been listening to podcasts or reading some really good advice on self-development. It's working. We have the void, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. This is, again, feeling like you're accepting the unknown. And we have big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. You guys are getting more ambitious and setting more goals for yourself and wanting to achieve things. You're no longer worried about how you're coming across anymore. Like, you're just accepting things as they are. We have double mission, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. Yeah, you guys are just learning how to be a lot more authentic. I love this for you guys. What other advice do you have for Pisces? What other advice do you have for Pisces? Oh, so many cards. Okay, what fell out? We have clear the fog. Yeah, I feel like you're playing, you're cleaning up house, okay? Anything that no longer serves you, I see you getting rid of it. You're trying to make sense of what the things you've gone through this year, trying to do a lot of reflection, and I see you moving forward with this let go and let go. You're being in this energy of just acceptance. I don't know if you guys are going through a spiritual awakening, but you're in this energy of acceptance and what can I learn from this kind of energy. Yeah, rebel, you are learning how to just be yourself. I heard shameless, like not in a way where like you're ready to embarrass yourself, but you're just like embracing yourself and you're no longer feeling shameful of who you should be and who you shouldn't be. And that way you're attracting more people who are like-minded. We have connect with your soul family. Maybe you guys are, for so long you try to fit in with society's norms and do whatever is expected of you at your certain age, but now you're like, fuck it, I just want to be myself. I'm just accepting reality, setting goals for myself, going through self-development, and I just want to be myself. I don't want to have to fit a mold anymore. And if you want something out of a relationship, you're no longer compromising yourself and trying to fit somebody else's narrative so that you can keep the relationship. Now you're like, oh, well, I don't want this, and if we can't work, bye. You know, I love that. What advice do you have for Pisces? We have a look for a sign. Okay, you could be seeing angel numbers soon. Choose a new direction. Yeah, you're being encouraged to move away from either a location, a job, a relationship, but something fresh and new. And we have let go. Yeah, you're in this energy of just acceptance. Get more information. Yeah, you could be trying to look for signs and synchronicities and give yourself a bit of a nudge on what you should be doing, where you should go. Like you need an extra confirmation on something, but this reading is the confirmation. What other information / advice do you have for Pisces? I love this energy for you. We have productivity. Wow. Okay. You guys are remaining booked and busy. We have communication. Make sure that you're communicating your needs. You're being very direct with people and honest with people so that there's no misunderstandings. But you will be getting communication from someone. We also have Boar and the Pumpkin, which is the confidence. You guys are increasing on your confidence. You're no longer trying to play it safe. You just want to put yourself out there. I feel like you guys have set certain goals for yourself for the new year ahead, and you're already trying to react to them. Well, not react them. You're trying to make them basically come to life. And we have the Weasel and the Pine, introspection, because you've done a lot of self-development. You've been thinking like, what do I want out of life? Like, what actually makes me happy? Maybe you've been inspired by other people's lives and you feel like, I want more out of my life. I don't need to settle. What am I doing? You know, that's good. What love advice do you have for Pisces? We have very soon. Decide what you want so it can come to you very soon. Finances and career. You're more focused on your money. And the love that you are seeking for is worth the wait. So I feel like some of you guys may be realizing maybe now's not the right time for love. Maybe in the past you're like, oh, I really want to get married. So you wanted to speed up the process. But then you're now realizing that, you know what? Maybe it's not the right time to get married. And that's okay. Like, why am I punishing myself? Why am I forcing things when right now I could be focused on my money and I can make a list of standards of what I want in a person and just wait for the right person to come when the time is right. You know, we have children. I don't think it's, for some of you may have kids and maybe that's the dilemma. But for others of you, you've dealt with people who are childish, or maybe you were feeling like you were being a bit childlike in your approach to love. And now you're just letting go and just trusting the universe to find you, or God to find you someone better. And that's amazing. But that's what I'm getting, Pisces. I hope that resonates. It just seems so quick and boom, 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 boom kind of energy. But yeah, that's all I have. Bye.